Hello everyone, and welcome to Power Session number 4, how to set up billing plans and sales promotions. But before we jump in, just a little bit about myself. My name is Nairi, and I'm a technical business analyst at Storman. I was Storman's second employee, and I was with the company for 9 years before going off to do some other things. I returned to Storman 18 months ago, just in time to help out with the Storman Cloud project. So just over to our topic for the day. So today I'm going to set up a new billing plan. We'll come over to Storman. And I do this under maintenance billing plans. Billing plans are just a way in Storman where you can determine how often a customer gets billed, what incentives you are going to give them for being billed that way, and you can also charge penalties on move out, early move out. So I'll just add this new billing plan here. I'm going to do it for 3 months. So this first code is just a 2 or 3 character code prefixed by your facility code. And I'm just going to say, I actually want to do it 2 months. Get 1 free. I'm going to come down here to periods to pay in advance. I'm going to put that to 2. I'm going to pay for 2 months. You can have a billing plan that's a monthly, weekly, or daily billing plan. In this case, we want it to be months. If you wanted to charge a penalty on early move out, you can put a percentage in here, and there's 2 other options down here where you could charge a penalty based on the incentive that you don't want to return back to them. So just down here, it's going to be essentially a 3-month billing plan, and then when the plan ends, I'm going to revert it to monthly. It's going to bill this once, and then it's going to revert to the monthly billing plan. And I actually want to show this billing plan description on my invoice. So I'm going to tick this box here. Just over here is incentive information. So if I wanted to, I could provide a 5% discount, 10% discount for paying in advance, or I could provide a fixed value discount, so maybe $50 off. Or if I wanted to, I could say, actually on this billing plan, no matter what the unit rate is, I'm going to charge $100. If I wanted to, I could say that this is going to be $100 per period. So if this was ticked, it would actually be, they would be charged $300 or $200 the way it's set currently. But in this case, I'm actually wanting to just give them 1 month free. So they come in, they build for 2, they get 1 month free. If I wanted to show that, so this would come through as one line on the customer's invoice. If I wanted to bill them monthly, then I would say enable periodic billing. It would bill the first month, then it would bill the second month, and then there would be a third month. And you can determine which month is going to be the free month. They could have the first month free or the third month free. So I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to untick that. And you can have billing plans that are specific to new move-ins. So if you wanted that to be the case, you just tick this box here. And if they were to move out early, you can remove the incentive. So in this case, it's going to be available to everyone. And I want to show that this incentive is going to be a separate line item on the customer's account. So I'm going to assign the incentive to the discount analysis code. I could set it to rental fee or any other one that you set up, the discount in this case. And I just want it to say 1 free month. Okay, so I'm just going to click to save this one. Do it okay. Go down out of here. I'm going to open Meredith's Transport. I'm going to select this new billing plan. I'm going to bill next charges. And you can see that we've got pay 2 months, get one free. And the incentive is shown as a separate line item here. Okay. So you can set up any number of different billing plans, and then you can actually add them to a sales promotion. How to create a new sales promotion. So sales promotions in Storman are a way of using one-off voucher codes, and they can be a way of working out what types of incentives are picked up and which avenues of marketing are most effective for you. So, for example, you might be doing a television campaign or a Google ad campaign. You provide a voucher code to your viewers, and they use that. They come to you, they use that to claim their discount or incentive, and then you'd use a different voucher code for a different method of marketing. So you might use a referral type, or you might have flyers that have a voucher code on them. So there are two types of sales promotions. One is based on a billing plan, and the second is based on an analysis code, which you can use to sell merchandise. Now we're going to actually set up a new sales promotion for that billing plan that we created earlier. So I'm just going to call it 3F, and it is, I'm just going to call it third month free. Again, you could have this running for a set time, so the voucher would only be valid for the dates you enter in here. But in this case, I'm going to leave this open so that it can be available to anyone who has a voucher code. So I'm going to call it free MT8. So that's what would be printed on your voucher or on your Google ad campaign or your television promotion. I'm going to leave this one available to all customers, and I'm going to set this to an active sales promotion. So up here, the sales promotion type, I'm going to change that to a billing plan sales promotion, and I'm going to change it to this pay 2 months, get one free that we set up earlier. So I'll click OK to this. Okay, so now that we've set up a sales promotion for third month free, come out of here, and you've got a customer that wants to move into Unit 101. So open up that customer, do a new move in, 4th of April, going to call them new customer, create the new customer details, and you can see by default the billing plan is monthly, but the customer says that they have a voucher code for the third month free. So I'm just going to enter that voucher code in here, free month. Have it across here, and you can see the third month free voucher has been added successfully. When I click OK to that, this will clear, ready for the next voucher code. So click OK, and you can see that the billing plan has changed to pay 2 months, get one free. So I'll come over to the transactions page. We'll go bill next charges. Because they are a new move-in, they'll have some move-in charges. You can see it's got 3 months rental, and it has a free month here. So, and this proximity cards is just this data file set up to have this as a new move-in charge. So if I was to try that code again, this voucher has already been redeemed by this agreement, so it can only be used once by each agreement. So, and you can see that after that billing has been applied, the billing plan has changed back to monthly, which is how we set it up, that it reverts to monthly at the end of the billing plan. So that is sales promotions for billing plans. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new sales promotion just so that you can see how this works. I'm going to say this is a free lock. Make that an active sales promotion. Analysis code. So I'm going to give away a free lock on move-in, or just a free lock if they have this voucher. So discount amount I'm going to give is $15. The voucher code I will just say is free lock. And I'll click OK here. Okay, click done out of here. And I'll come back to Roger Newland. Come to transactions. I'm going to, so they say I want to buy a lock for $15. And then they say, oh, wait, I've got a voucher here. So we type the voucher code in here. I tab, free lock voucher added successfully. I'll come over to the transaction screen and it's added the free lock transaction. So that is how to do a sales promotion. Okay, does anyone have any questions on that? Looks like we don't have any questions from anyone. So our next power session is automatic payments with Storman, and that will be on the 18th of April. Thank you.